Hello, dear TET candidates. Welcome back to my Grammar for Success channel. I am Koresh Babu, a retired lecturer in English from Hyderabad. In today's video, I am going to explain the grammar and vocabulary questions given in the 2024 SGT TET question paper. I request all of you to watch this video very carefully so that you can understand where you have gone wrong in the examination. I also request all of you to consider subscribing to my channel and also sharing this video with your near and dear ones. Thank you so much. And now let's get into the video. 61st question. Sharath is reading a book right now. And that is the sentence given. And let us see what the examiner is asking you to do. What is the examiner asking you to do? The above sentence is in, that means the examiner is asking you to find out the tense of this sentence. Okay, and remember, in order to find out the tense of any sentence, you must first of all look at the helping verb and the main verb given in that particular sentence. Okay, for example, in this sentence, what is the helping verb given? Is. Okay, and what is the main verb given? Reading. Reading means it's an ing form verb. So whenever you find these two features, is plus ing form, you must immediately think it is the feature of present continuous tense. Okay, present continuous tense. Not only this, and other two features are also there for this present continuous. What are they? Am and are, am or are plus ing form. That means is plus ing form and are plus ing form, am plus ing form. These three are what the features of present continuous tense. So here this sentence is now in the present continuous tense. Okay, and now let us look at the options given. What are the options given? The present perfect tense, wrong. The past continuous tense, wrong. The present continuous tense, right. The future simple tense, wrong. So in this way, 1, 2, 4 are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. And to give you additional information, the features of present perfect are have, has, plus pp, past participle form. That is the last form of the verb. And past continuous features are was, were, plus ing form. Okay, that is that. And the features of simple future are shall or will plus base form verb. So these are the features of these sentences. And here present continuous features I have already told you: am, is, are plus ing form. Okay, this is all about present continuous. So here in the given sentence, is there, ing form is there. Therefore these two are the features of present continuous tense. Therefore your answer is going to be third one. Now let's move on to the next question. Choose the option that correctly describes how the present continuous is formed. Again, in the 62nd question, he is asking you about the present continuous tense. What is he saying? He is asking you to tell how the present continuous tense is formed. So how is it formed? Already it is given here. It is formed with am, is, are. These are the be forms, and plus main verb is always ing form verb. So this is formed with these things. And now let us look at the options and then choose the right answer. Subject plus is plus past participle of verb, no. Subject plus are, past participle, no. Subject auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb means helping verb. Okay, is, am, are. Okay, is, am, are plus verb ing form. So this is only the right one. Okay, subject plus has plus verb present participle, no. So here first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one, because the present continuous tense is formed with am, is, are plus ing form. So these are the features of this present continuous tense. Now let's move on to the next question. 63rd question. Choose the grammatically correct sentence from the following. So here are given 4 options. Out of these 4 options, one option is going to be grammatically correct sentence that we have to choose here. What are the options given here? Let the boy to go, let the boy go to, let the boy go, let go the boy to. So remember, this is all about let. So this let is a special kind of verb. After this let, we should use only the plain infinitive. What is that? The plain infinitive, and not the to infinitive. Okay, this is what you have to understand. What is this to infinitive? Is when the base form verb is preceded by to, that is called a to infinitive. For example, to eat, it's a to infinitive. To read, to infinitive. To play, it's a to infinitive. But whenever this to is dropped, then this becomes a plain infinitive. So therefore, after this let, there must be used only the plain infinitive and not the to infinitive. Now look at the options. Let the boy to go. So after this let, to go, a to infinitive is used, and therefore this is wrong. Let the boy go to. So this go to is used, and therefore this is wrong. And let the boy go, yes, plain infinitive is used. This is correctly used, therefore this is the right answer. Let the boy to, let go the boy to. So this is absolutely ungrammatical. So here first one, second one, fourth one are wrong, and only the third one is your answer. Now let's move on to the next question. Choose the expression that can be used to ask clarification. What is that expression that can be used to ask for clarification? Suppose you have some doubt. Suppose you have some doubt. Then how do you get it clarified? Means by asking something. What is that something? What is that expression? You ask to get your doubt clarified, to get clarification. Means here options are given. Indeed, no. Can you explain further? Yes. Anyway, no. Firstly, no. So here, can you explain further? By asking this question only, you can get a clarification for your doubts. So first, third, fourth are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. Now let's move on to other questions. 65th question. Choose the correctly punctuated sentence. Okay. So this question is all about the correct use of punctuation marks. Right. What are the options given? Let us look at this. Have you seen my keys, comma, phone and comma, wallet? This is wrong because the list is keys, phone and wallet. When two or more things are there, you have to use like this. Keys, okay, comma, phone and wallet. But here this is the right thing. Keys, phone, and before the last but one, we should not use any comma. Generally, we should not use, and nowadays people are using this, and that is there. Keys, phone, and wallet. This should be the right one. And here you see that, and here keys, comma is there. After end, comma is there. That's why in this sentence, punctuation marks are wrongly used. So therefore, the first one is the wrong one. And if you go to the second one, have you seen my keys? Keys, comma, phone, comma, and wallet and question mark. So here this should not be the right one, but okay, nowadays people are using a comma even before this and, okay, and that's why let us say this is the right answer. Okay, and you go to the third one. Have you seen my keys, comma, phone and wallet? So this is absolutely correct, but question mark is missing here. It's a question, but question mark is missing. Since this punctuation mark is missing, this is wrong. Okay, this thing is okay, but the question mark is missing. And the fourth one, have you seen my keys? No comma. Phone, here only comma is given, and wallet. So this question mark is okay, this comma is okay, but here this comma is not given after the keys. That's why this is wrong. So first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is going to be your answer. Okay, this is how you have to answer the questions. Okay, and now let's move on to the next question. Choose the correct sequence of the words in which they appear in the dictionary. So let us arrange the words in a sequence. Sequence means in an order. Okay, and what are the words given, and what is the right order of those words? Let us see that. Okay, and describe, develop, demonstrate, demand. So these are the four words that we have to arrange them in an order. Okay, here let me write these things. Okay, describe, develop, demonstrate. I am writing the words now loosely so that I can explain the things very clearly. demand. So here in all these four words, D. Okay, up to there it is okay. And what is the next letter here? What is that? S is there, V is there, M is there. In these two words, M and this. Which comes first? Only M comes first. But M is given in the two words, M. Okay, and how to decide these two words means, okay, you go to the next letter. What is that next letter? O is there, and here A is there. So which comes first? A comes first, and therefore this is going to be the first one, and this is going to be the second one. And if you look at these two words, describe, develop. So which comes first? D. Okay, what is the next letter? S is here, V is here. Which letter comes first? Only S comes first. After S only V comes. Therefore this word comes first, and therefore this is the third word, and this is the fourth word. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now let us arrange them in an order. What is that? What is that? Demand. So D should be the first one, and then comes demonstrate. C should be the second one, and then comes describe. That A should be the third one, and develop, B should be the last one. So D, C, A, B must be your order of the words. Okay, and now let us check the options given and choose the answer. Okay, so here you see that B, first one is the D. D means here only D is there. D, C, A, B. D, C, A, B. So this fourth one is going to be your answer. Okay, right. And all others are wrong. Okay, and now let's move on to other questions. 67th question. One of the following is not a linker indicating addition. That means not a linker that indicates addition. Addition means, okay, adding the things. What are the options given? These are the four options. Furthermore means in addition to. So this is indicating an addition. Okay, instead means a substitute or alternative. So instead means a substitute, alternative, right? Additionally means in addition to, again, in addition to, right? In addition to. Moreover means again in addition to. So that is their addition. So here first one, third one, fourth one are indicating addition, but only this second one is not indicating addition. Therefore, first one is wrong, third one is wrong, fourth one is wrong. Only the second one is going to be your answer, right? And now let's move on to the next question. What is that? 68th question. Select the following sentence that is a complex sentence. Okay, and what is the complex sentence? Already I have told you about the concept of complex sentences. You know very well, complex sentences are introduced by subordinating conjunctions. Okay, subordinating conjunctions. Okay, subordinating conjunctions introduce complex sentences. Okay, complex. And coordinating conjunctions. Okay, coordinating conjunctions, what do? They introduce compound sentence. Okay, compound sentence. So these conjunctions introduce compound sentences. These conjunctions introduce complex sentences. This point you have to understand. And here in this question, he is asking you to find out the sentence that is a complex sentence. Okay, complex sentence means there must be used only the subordinating conjunctions in that sentence. Okay, let us look at the options. The sun was shining brightly, so we decided to go for a picnic. So in this sentence, so is there. So is a coordinating conjunction, and therefore this is a compound sentence. Okay, she wore her favorite dress and she felt confident, and is used here, and is a coordinating conjunction, and therefore it is a compound sentence. And third one, we stayed indoors because is a subordinating conjunction, and therefore this third one is a complex sentence. And Jock and Jill, so two things are, Jock and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So here and is used. Yes, this is a coordinating conjunction, and therefore this is what? A compound sentence. So in this way, that's why this is not the right one. Okay, first one is not the right one, second one is not the right one. and fourth one is not the right one. Only the third one is the right one, because in this sentence only you can find a subordinating conjunction which introduces a complex sentence, right? Now let's move on to the next question. 69th question. He will come to the party dash he finishes his work. So this is the sentence, and in this sentence there is a blank given, and what is the examiner asking you to do? Come on, let us look at that. Choose the correct conjunction. So he is asking you to fill in the blank with a suitable conjunction to complete the sentence. Then what are the options given here? Okay, so, because, until, when. So what is more fitting in this means? So is not fitting. You cannot say he will come to the party so he finishes his work. No. He will come to the party because he finishes. No. And he will come to the party until he finishes his work. No. So first one, second one, third one are wrong, and only the fourth one is going to be the right one. Now you look at this sentence. He will come to the party when he finishes his work. Whenever he finishes his work, he will come to the party. Until then, he doesn't come to the party. He won't come to the party. So therefore, these three are wrong. Only the fourth one is going to be your answer. And now let's move on to the next question. 70th question. One of the following is not an example of concrete noun. Okay, concrete noun means what? So before we look at the options, let me give you a small idea about the kinds of nouns. You know very well, broadly speaking, we have two kinds of nouns. One is concrete, okay, concrete nouns. The other one is abstract nouns, okay, abstract nouns. What are these concrete nouns? Means all the names of things that we can see and touch are called concrete nouns. For example, this pen is there. I can see this and I can touch it. This slide changer is there. I can see this and I can touch this. This board is there. I can see this and I can touch it. That means, all the things that we can see and touch are called concrete nouns. They have physical existence. Okay, they have physical existence. They will be living physically. Whereas abstract nouns are there. What are the abstract nouns? All the names of things that you cannot see them and touch them. You can only imagine. You can only imagine. You can see them only with your mental eye. Such nouns are called abstract nouns. For example, poverty is there. Can you see poverty with your naked eyes? No. Joy, can you find it? Happiness, can you see that? Only if the person is very happy, smiling and all that, then you say, oh, he's very happy. That you only understand it with your mind, not you cannot see. It's not a thing. Happiness is like this, joy is like this, poverty is like this. You cannot say that. Okay, those nouns cannot be seen with our naked eyes. We can only think of. Such nouns are called abstract nouns. So this is broadly about the nouns, and here he is asking you not an example of concrete noun. Is saying not an example of concrete noun. So what are the options given here? Tree. Tree is a concrete noun. You can see it and you can touch it. House, you can see it and you can touch it. The river, you can see and you can touch it. Therefore, first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only this joy is there. You cannot see. You cannot touch it. You cannot see that. You can only imagine. So this is an abstract noun. Abstract noun means not a concrete noun. Not a concrete noun means abstract noun. So therefore, this second one is going to be your answer. And now let's move on to other questions. 71st question. Choose the phrasal verb that means to cause something to happen or occur. To cause something to happen or occur. And what is that phrasal verb that conveys this meaning? Okay, let us look at the options. What are the options? Look out for. Look out for means what? Search for. Okay. What are you doing? Sir, I am looking out for a new job. I am looking out for a new job. So looking out for, look out for means searching for, right? Take over. Take over means to take the control of something or possession of something. The military has taken over the government. Take over. Take over means to take control of something. Okay, something. So STH means something. So take over. Bring about means to cause something to happen. Okay, the computers have brought about so many changes in our everyday life. Okay, the software has brought about so many changes in our life. Okay, brought about, bring about means to cause to happen, bring about, to stand as a reason for something. Okay, the system has brought about some changes. The government has brought about some changes in the taxation, something like that. Get away with, to get away with, to escape punishment. Okay, to escape punishment. You can say the person is trying to get away with misappropriating the government funds. That means after misappropriating the government funds, the man is trying to get away with. That means he is trying to escape punishment. So escape punishment. To escape punishment. So these are there. So here, look out for is not the right one. Take over is not the right one. Get away with is not the right one. Only to bring about is the right one that conveys this meaning, to cause something to happen or occur. So your answer is going to be the third one. And now let's move on to the next question. What is the next question? 72nd one. Choose the sentence that is appropriate to use when expressing a fact or providing information. To express a fact, whenever you want to express a fact or information, that is what? An assertive sentence. Okay, assertive sentence. Assertive. That means whatever the facts. Okay, India is a great country, it's a fact. Okay, Dhoni is a good cricketer, it's a fact. Okay, I'm giving information, so that's why this is called an assertive sentence or declarative sentence or a statement. With any one of these names, you can call this sentence which expresses a fact or which provides information. Okay, and now let us look at the options. Exclamatory sentence. You know very well about this exclamatory sentence. Any sentence that expresses some sudden strong feeling of joy, sorrow, pain, okay, fear is called an exclamatory sentence, and therefore this is not that wrong. Declarative sentence. Okay, the sentence providing expressing a fact or information is called a declarative sentence. This is right. Imperative sentence means what? Any sentence that that expresses orders, commands, requests, warnings, called what? Imperative sentences. Interrogative sentences means what? Questions. So first one is wrong, third one is wrong, fourth one is wrong. Only the second one is the right option. Now you go to the next question. 73rd question. Master, is anything wrong? Asked the dog. So this is given in the direct speech. And what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the correct indirect speech. He is asking you to change this direct speech into indirect speech. Okay, and before we look at the options given, let us change this sentence on our own. The dog, okay, the dog asked. What is the reporting verb? Asked. Asked master. You cannot simply say the dog asked master. The dog asked his master. Okay, his master. Okay, what is this sentence? This is that sentence in the direct speech is what? An interrogative sentence. Okay, or a question. It is a question. Okay, it's a question. So whenever there is an ordinary question, this is an ordinary question, right? Whenever there is an ordinary question, to change it into the indirect speech, you must use if or whether as a connecting word. Okay, if or whether as a connecting word between this reporting verb and the direct speech. Okay, and is anything wrong is the question. Now change it into the right sentence order. What is the right sentence order? Anything is wrong, that is there. Anything is wrong. This is the right sentence. So when that is the right sentence, you can easily change it into the indirect speech. So anything, okay, connecting word is if or whether you can use, and then say anything. Okay, is should be turned into was, wrong should be wrong only. Okay, no change. So here the indirect speech of this sentence is the dog asked his master if anything was wrong. Correct. The dog asked his master whether anything was wrong. So anything is, you can say. And now let us look at the options given. The dog asked his master whether someone, okay, someone was wrong. No, someone is not there in the sentence. Okay, that's why this is wrong. The dog asked his master, was anything wrong? No. The dog asked his master if anything was wrong. See, that's the one. Third one is the right one. Master asked the dog if he was wrong. So fourth one is also wrong. So first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. And now let's move on to other questions. 74th question. What is that? Nobody dash come for the party at. We are still waiting. This is the statement. And now what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the correct verb that fits the blank. So the examiner is asking you to fill in this blank with a correct verb. Okay. And then what are the options given? Let us look at the options. Is, have, has, are. So here this is nobody. Nobody is a singular word. Okay. It's a singular word. After this you cannot say have. Have is a plural helping verb. You cannot say are, because are is a plural helping verb. Have and are, these two are plural helping verbs, and therefore they are outright eliminated and gone. Right. And only is and has, these two are singular helping verbs, because this is a singular word. So you know very well, in the English language there is a standing rule. Beside a singular subject there must be used only a singular verb or singular helping verb. Beside a plural noun or subject we must use only a plural verb or plural helping verb. So here this is a singular subject. This is a singular word. Beside this singular word, we must use only the singular helping verb or the main verb. Okay. So nobody is come, you don't say. That's why this is wrong. Nobody has come. So this third one is only the right one. So here nobody has come for the party. We are still waiting. So first one, third, second one, fourth one are wrong, and only the third one is the right one. And now let's move on to the next question. 75th one, the type of disease which is spread by direct contact. What is that disease that that will spread by the direct contact? Contact is there. Contact means by touch. If you touch, then that disease will pass on to you. Okay, that disease will spread to you. What is that one word substitute for this? So here options: incurable. Incurable means not curable. Not curable. That cannot be cured. Cancer is there. It's incurable. Okay, incurable. So certain diseases are there. They are incurable. That means not curable. So this is not that right. Infectious. Infectious means resulting from infection. That will be transmitted to other persons through bacteria and all that. Okay. So that is not this right. Fatal. Fatal means resulting in death. It's a fatal accident. Fatal accident means the accident in which the result is death only. Fatal accident. So here fatal means that. Contagious is there. Cant is there, you see. Contact. Contagious means the disease that spreads by contact. Any disease that spreads by direct contact is called a contagious disease. Okay. So here first one, second one, third one are wrong. Only the fourth one is going to be your answer. And now let's move on to the next question. Choose the correctly spelled word. That means you are going to be given some words. You have to choose the word that is correctly spelled. The spelling of that word is correctly given. So let us look at the options. Aeronautical, aeronautical, aeronautical. So now on seeing these options, you understand that it is the word aeronautical, aeronautical. So here aeronautical. Yes, let me write this. This E is silent. Ro, na. This U is silent. T, kal. Don't say aero. Na. This is extra. So in the British English, what happens, the Britishers make use of more vowel sounds, whereas in the American English, they don't use more vowel sounds. That's why, the spelling of this color is there. COLOUR. So here U is, two vowels are used here. COLOUR. OU. These two vowel sounds are used. Okay, but this is the British spelling. But here American spelling is like this. Color. They use a less number of vowels. Okay, they use less vowel sounds or vowels. Here color. COLOUR. COLOR. So here it is like that. So that's why, according to the British English, this is the spelling. E silent or U silent. A, ro, na, T, kal. Now, where is that spelling? Let us see that. So here, air is there. Air, A is there. A, ro, na is there. To, kal is there. A, E, R, O, T, kal. So, aeronautical. So, this is the right one. Aeronautical. Aeronautical. U is dropped here. That's why this is wrong. Aeronautical. So, here AI is used. Instead of AE, here I is used. That's why this is wrong. So, first one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the second one is the right one. And now, let's move on to the next question. He told me that he knocked loudly. Knocked means this is called knocking. So knuckles, with the knuckles, if you knock, that's called knocking. That's all. On Mr. North's door that evening, right? And here, what is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the synonym of the word knocked. Knocked, what is the synonym of that? Knocking means these are called the knuckles. And if you knock anything, this one, that's called the knocking. If you touch it like this, so knocking. So what is the synonym of this? Okay, let us look at the options. Pushed, no. Pulled, no. Banged, yes. Banged means beating with the palm on the door. You don't knock it like this. You say like this. This is called banging. Sometimes if the door is not opened by the people that are inside, then you start banging on the door. This is called banging. This is called knocking. Right. Anyway, the synonym of this is bang. Okay, that's why this is correct. And pounded means crushed, pushed, pulled, pounded. These are wrong, and only the third one is the right one. And now let's move on to the next question. 78th one. But the man didn't go, nor did he stop talking. So this is the statement given, and let us see what the examiner is asking you to do. What is the examiner asking you to do? Choose the antonym, opposite word of go. Here go is there. What is the opposite of this go? Let us look at the options. Stay. The very first one is the right one. Go means go away. Stay means stay back. Right. And leave, no. Leave means again go. Depart means again go. Move means again go. So second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right one. Okay, the opposite of go is stay. Right. And now let's go to the next one. 79th one. Children's dash are taken into account while designing the learning curriculum and textbook. While preparing the learning curriculum and textbook, children's dash are taken into account. They are taken into, what is that? That is taken into account. Let us look at the options. Choose the option that fits the blank. Okay. And what are the options? Psychological development and interest. This is the very first one is the right one. The children's psychological development. So according to the psychological development of the children, the curriculum must be prepared. The textbook must be prepared. Okay, that's why the children's psychological development and interest are taken into account while preparing learning curriculum and textbook. Not financial status wrong, political status wrong, height and weight wrong. Okay, only the first one is the right one and all others are wrong ones. And now let's move on to the next question. 80th question. The expression communicative competence is coined by communicative competence. Okay, right. And in the pedagogy, you come across this communicative competence. It is the it is a phrase coined by who? Not Harold Edward Palmer. Yes, not this one, not Swain, not Michael West, but Himes, Del Himes. Okay, Del Himes. This is the person that has coined this expression communicative competence. So your answer is going to be the third one. First one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. And now let's move on to the next question. Okay, 81st question. The following dictionary best suits at the primary level to teach English. If we want to teach the children of the primary level, that the following dictionary suits very much. What is that dictionary? Let us look at the options. Advanced Learners Dictionary. No, this is useful only for the grown-up children, grown-up youngsters and all that. Master's Dictionary. No. Pictorial Dictionary. This is there. Pictorial Dictionary means that the dictionary that contains words, along with words, pictures will be there. Picture dictionary is called a pictorial dictionary. So this is only very useful for the students, for the children at the primary level. So this third one is the right one. Thesaurus is there. Thesaurus means thesaurus is a book in which you find not only the words but also their synonyms and antonyms. Right. And here first one, second one, fourth one are wrong. Only the third one is the right one. And now let's move on to the next question. 82nd one. While teaching a class, audio visual aids must be used. While teaching, the teacher uses audio visual. Audio means listening. Visual means seeing. Okay, audio visual aids must be used. When? Let us look at the option. Wherever necessary. Yes, that's very important. Wherever they are necessary, the teacher must use these audio visual aids and not as she pleases. Wherever necessary, the teacher uses this audio visual aids. Right. Before announcing the topic, no. While students are making a nice, no. After giving the assignment, no. So the first one is only the right answer. Now you go to the next question. 83rd question. Read the following passage. Okay. Here you are going to be given a small passage. You have to read this passage and answer the question that is given immediately under that passage. Okay, I'll read this passage for you. What is that passage given here? Okay, it's a small passage, a beautiful passage. The mountain top, you know the meaning of that mountain top, okay, was shrouded. Shrouded means covered in mist. Mist means snow. Okay, all mist is falling. Mist means fog. Okay, Poga Manchu or Manchu, something like that. So this mountain top was shrouded in mist, lending an air of mystery to the rugged landscape. So here what is that? The mountain is covered with the trees and everything, you know. So on that mountain top you can find the snowfall, or what is that, mist. Okay, fog. Okay, in that, you know, it is looking so beautiful and all that. Pine trees stood tall. Pine trees are there, big pine trees are there on that mountain, and they are all standing tall, and their branches swaying gently in the mountain breeze. On that mountain, no, these the branches of these pine trees swaying here and there in the mountain breeze. A solitary eagle soared overhead. So a solitary eagle, only one eagle that is solitary. So it was, what was it doing? It soared overhead. That was flying over their head. Okay, its majestic wings outstretched as it rode the thermals. So this majestic wings flying over their heads, outstretched. That means the wings are outstretched, spread, okay, spread wide, okay. Right, majestic wings outstretched as it rode the thermals. In this lofty realm, nature reigned supreme. So here on this mountain, nature reigned supreme, untouched by the chaos of the world below. So here in the on the mountain tops, who will go there and who will spoil that beauty of nature? Nobody will go there, and nobody will spoil the beauty and serenity of the mountains. And therefore here it is there, nature reigned supreme. Nature is safe and secure on the mountain tops and untouched by the chaos of the world. That means that no people are coming over there to touch and disturb the beauty of nature, the serenity of nature. Okay, and that is the meaning of this small passage. And now let us look at the sentence. Select the correct statement based on the passage. What is that? The mountain top was obscure. Yes, the very first one is the right one. Obscure means not transparent, not clearly seen, because it is, the top was shrouded, okay, covered in mist. Whenever the mist is falling, the fog is falling, you cannot see the mountain top. That is, obscure. Obscure means not clearly seen, not visible. During the winter season, what happens, on the roads, you cannot find the other vehicle coming because the mist is falling, the fog is falling. It's not the snow, but the mist is falling, the fog is falling, and therefore you cannot see that car coming or person coming, and that's why some accidents will take place. Because of this mist. So here, because of this mist, this mountain top was covered totally, and therefore it is not visible. Therefore, it is called obscure. What is that? Obscure. Obscure means what? Non-invisible, not visible, not clearly seen. Right. So the first one is the answer. Palm trees lined the mountain slope, swaying in the breeze. No. The palm trees lined the mountain. No. They stood tall on the mountain itself. The eagle was perched on a rock. No. Did the eagle, what is that? Did the eagle perch on a rock? No. Perch means sit on a rock. No. Not soaring overhead. No. Nature's beauty is marred by the presence of pollution. Okay, this is not the right one. Nature's beauty is marred. Marred means destroyed. Is nature's beauty marred there? No. By the presence of pollution. Do you find any pollution on the mountain tops? No. That's why these three are wrong. Second one, third one, fourth one are wrong. Only the first one is the right option. Right. Now let's move on to the next question. 84th question. Read the following passage. Again, the same passage is given and another question is given under that passage. Now let us read that question and answer it. Okay, and the same passage is given, and now let us answer this question. Choose the correct statement based on the passage. What is that? The mountain breeze was harsh and biting. Was the mountain breeze harsh and biting? No, I don't think so. So correct statement. It's not the right one. The mountain top was bustling with activity. No. Are the people going on to the mountain top? Are the people busy there on the mountain top? No. Filled with the tourists? No. The eagle's wings were folded? No. Are the eagle's wings folded? No. They are not folded. They are outstretched. The eagles spread their wings as far as possible. No? Like that. They are not folded. Okay. And nature remained untouched by human interference in the lofty realm. The fourth one is the right one. Nature remained untouched. Here on this mountain top, nature has remained untouched. That means it has remained pure. Okay. Immaculate. And because people have not gone there, people have not polluted that atmosphere or that weather, and people have not climbed up that mountain, and that's why it is fresh, it's pure, that's immaculate, untouched by the people. Okay, that's why it has remained untouched by human interference. So the fourth one is the right one, all others are wrong ones. And now let's move on to the next question. 85th question. What is that? The following is not an ELT method. ELT means English Language Teaching Method. That is not an ELT method. What is not an ELT method? Let us look at the options. The direct method, it is an ELT method. Direct method, teaching English to English, that method. Social method, no, this is not an ELT method. Audio lingual method, right, it is a teaching method. Silent way, this is also a teaching method in which the teacher talks less, only the students will talk more. That means, teacher talk time will be less and the student talk time will be more in this method, the silent way. TTE will be less, STT will be more. Only students will be talking, only the teacher will be silent. So that method is called the silent way, and you know very well more than what I know. According to this question, this is not the right one, this is not the right one, this is not the right one, only this is the right one. So your answer is going to be the second one. And now let's move on to the next question. 86th one is there. The following breaks the ice by adding variety to the regular activity. Breaks the ice means breaking the ice. Beginner, before you begin something, you do something, and you make the people that are there active and lively. So that's called breaking the ice. Okay, beginning some activity, right? What is that? A language game. A language game is something that breaks the ice. That breaks the ice means that is used to begin some program. Before the beginning of the program, a language game is generally used. So a language game breaks the ice by adding variety and regular activities. Idioms and phrases, no. Proverbs, no. Frequently used words, no. So this is only your answer. All others are wrong. Let's move on to the other questions. 87th one. The player passed the ball, dash the next player. Dash the next. The player passed the ball, dash the next player. What to be used in this blank? So let us look at the options. Change the correct option that fits the blank. Okay. And what are the options given? Above, off, wrong. Above, off, there is no word like that. Off, onto, no. upon to, no, over to is there. So these are looking ungrammatical and meaningless also, and therefore first one, second one, third one are absolutely wrong and ungrammatical, and now this fourth one is only the right one. The player passed the ball over to the next player. Over to the next player means from here to that place, over to the next player. So this over to is used in this blank. Okay, and next question is 88th one. The third conditional is used to talk. The third conditional. Okay, we have four conditional sentences. Okay, first one, second one, third one, and fourth one. Okay, actually, broadly speaking, there are only three conditional sentences, because I talked a few days ago only about these three kinds of conditional sentences. Open conditional sentences, okay, open conditional sentences, impossible, okay, conditional sentences, unfulfilled, okay, unfulfilled conditional sentences, and here this number one is there. It's a zero conditional sentence. These zero conditional sentences are generally used to indicate universal truths and general facts and all that. Okay, in the open conditional sentences, general things are mentioned. If you drink more, you will die. That is there. So general things. Impossible. In the third conditional sentences, impossible conditional sentences. In this, you express only impossible things that are dreamt of happening. Here, impossible conditional sentence. So this is the third conditional sentence. Why are they? Why is it used to? No. Why is it used? Means to talk about future. No. To talk about scientific facts. No. To talk about habitual actions. No. To talk about hypothetical. Hypothetical means imaginary past situations. For example, if I see imaginary flew away. If I flew away, I would reach there in time. If I flew away, నేను ఎగిరి వెళ్ళినట్టయితే, ఎగిరి వెళ్ళడం కుదురుతుందా? Impossible. When this is impossible, automatically this is also impossible. నేను ఎగిరి వెళ్ళినట్టయితే నేను అక్కడికి సకాలంలో చేరుకోగలను. ఎగిరి వెళ్ళను కాబట్టి అక్కడ చేరుకునే సవాలే లేదు. So that is what this meaning can. These are all about, this is an impossible conditional sentence. See one more example. If I had wings, is it a possible thing? If I had wings means నేను రెక్కలు కలిగి ఉన్నట్టయితే నాకు రెక్కలు ఉంటాయా? Impossible. రెక్కలు కలిగి ఉంటే ఏమవుతుంది? Sometimes, but you say something. I would fly away. నేను ఎగిరిపోతాను. ఇది ఉంటే ఇది అవుతుంది. ఇది ఉండదు కాబట్టి ఎగరలేవు. So that's that. So impossible conditional sentence. So third conditional is used to talk about hypothetical. It's a hypothetical means imaginary past situations. Imaginary situation. నాకు రెక్కలు ఉన్నట్టయితే, నేను ఎగిరి వెళ్ళినట్టయితే. These are all hypothetical past situation. So this first one, second one, third one are wrong. Only the fourth one is your answer. And now let's move on to the last round of questions. 89th one. Choose the modal verb that is used for making a deduction or expressing certainty. Deduction means deducing, or that means inferring. Inferring means what? Guessing. Okay, you are inferring. You went to your friend's room at about 10:30 at night. The lights in his room were switched off. Then what do you deduce? Deduce means infer. ఏమని ఊహిస్తావు? That he must be asleep. What is that? He must be. He must be. So this is deducing or inferring is expressed by must. We must be asleep. అతడు నిద్రపోయి ఉండవలే. He must be asleep. Right. You went to a theater on the first day of its release. There were no people at all at the theater. What do you deduce from that? You think that the movie must be a flop. Something. Suppose you went to other theater, on the first day of the release of that some movie? Oh, there was a heavy rush. What do you deduce? What do you infer? You infer that the movie was a super duper hit or something like that. So, you use must to indicate this deducing or inferring, right? Expressing certainty also, right? What are the options? Can, no, shall, no, would, no, only must, right? And you go to the last question. One of the following is not an instance where articles are typically omitted. Not typically omitted, not an instance. That means articles are not omitted before them. How? Identify that. What is that? Names of feelings in general sense. Before the names of feelings in general sense, we don't use any article. Names of academic subjects, that means English, physics, chemistry, math, before the names of subjects, sciences or languages, we don't use any article. Before names of villages, we don't use any article. So before the names of feelings, names of academic subjects, names of villages, we don't use any article. The article is omitted, no article is used, but only before the names of rivers, we use only the. So this is only the instance where articles are typical, not this, not an instance. That means here only, with reverse only, we don't omit any. With these things, you omit an article, but not with the names of rivers. So that's why this fourth one is the right answer. With the reverse, you don't omit any article. You write the article. Okay, so thank you so much. This video comes to an end with this. Dear TET candidates, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any problem, please make a mention of it in the comment section. I have also provided my mobile number in the description. Please make use of that number, and if you have any grammar related problems, please text me all those problems, and I'm ready to answer all of them. And with another beautiful video, I shall be back to you. Until then, bye. See you, all of you. Right.